Well, I could use a shot of dopamine too, so let's do this. How is everybody? Hey, Lala. Hey, Screamstress. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Scorpio Zen. Hey, Shelly. Hi, Sai. Hey, Stevie Phoenix. Hey, Rose. Hey, Caro. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Annie Sally. Hey, Melanie. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Callie. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Richard. Hey, Jennifer D. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Dusty. Hi, June. I know. I don't know. I've been low energy this week. It's been a weird week, eh? I hear you scream stress, but let's see if we can get magical up in here. I pulled out the 2 witches oracles tonight. Let's start there and see what's up. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. I've been so low energy. I've been sleeping a lot this week. Hey, Caro. I have been sleeping more than usual. Like, I feel like my body needs it. Maybe it is the solar wind. Yeah. I'm just like, I listen to my body. I don't fight it. Hi, Universal Heart. All right. We're going to do Season of the Witch Oracle first. Yeah, Stripe. I don't know. We'll see how long he hangs out. He's usually pretty drunk by this hour, so he might fall over in a few. He's usually roaming around in the theater bar. Oh, interesting. All right, everybody got their ghost seer on? That's what I got. A little creepy. Hi, Violet Views. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. That's right, Sai. Eyes open, no fear. Yeah, I know. Pluto's going to leave Capricorn in 8 days. And it's like going into Aquarius for like over 230 years or something like that. Thank you, Richard. That was a really fun Halloween costume. That was definitely one of my favorite Halloween costumes I've ever done. Yeah, 270 years in Aquarius. That is spectacular. Looking forward to that for sure. So let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can get Screamstress a little dopamine hit. Can I get one more, please? We have Grimroar, River Rocks, and Cinnamon Rolls. The Day of Comfort. Okay. What this is talking about is it's talking about going in for comfort. Okay. Do you have to be right there, Stripe? Going in for comfort. Okay. Number 14 with the cinnamon rolls. To nourish your soul while following the current. And part of that is self-care. We could all take a little a little lesson from Jennifer today. And in those times of self-care and slowing down, going with the flow of the current, we find our grimoire. We get those sacred downloads, things that are sacred to us. New ideas, new inspiration. You deserve comfort. You deserve to nourish your hearts in all circumstances. Number 14. I'm going to talk to this cinnamon rolls first. Tell me more about the cinnamon rolls card. Okay, it looks like some of you have made a decision here to block out some communication. And what I like is that the strength card is in reverse, okay? So there's no force of will. You've let go of something here is what this is showing me. What have you let go of? What does the tribe let go of? The Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Let go of a false start. Get a little bit of limerence in this. That's good news. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. This is great. Some of you have let go of something really big. Something that had you in emotional turmoil for quite some time. People that honor their emotions, it can sometimes, how do I say this right? Help me out with this band. We want to believe the best of everyone and everything, and so sometimes that can create limerence. But this is really good. This is showing me that you've let go of something. If you've recently let go of something big, then absolutely it's time to nourish the heart. Oh, you're looking at the sunset, Jennifer. The sun is setting so early here now. It's so weird. It's that time of year. It's like dark by 5 o'clock. All right, you're finding peace and letting go by going with the current with the river rocks. Number 34. Getting ready for a becoming. I like that. The Tower. Knight of Swords. Six of Wands. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. What this tells me is actually you brought on this tower because you knew whatever this was, it needed to be let go of. So why wait? Sometimes we wait, right? Sometimes we hold back. It's that thing that sits in the back of our head that we know we need to deal with and we don't. But there is a victory in this, which you chose to let go of. You found peace in allowing the tower to fall. That, my friends, is Mastering Earth School. That's Mastering Earth School big time, right? Not only not fearing change and allowing change, but creating change. And that's what the towers are all about. They're about change. What's up, Sky? All right, Grimoire. Sorry, hold on. This change is going to bring in new inspiration, new ideas. Number 24. So it's going to free up some of your energy. Tell us more about these ideas in the Grimoire. 8 of Cups. One more. Temperance, King of Cups, 8 of Cups. I love this. I love this. This is totally about tapping into your intuition and your magic with the King of Cups and the Temperance card. Okay, and with the 8 of Cups, you're listening to you're listening to your intuition for new ideas, new creativity, and having the energy to do it because of whatever you let go of back here, okay, and allowed that tower to fall. I think you pushed that tower over. What don't you like, Melanie? What did I miss? Hello, first time. Welcome in. We are grateful you're here. Burning that bridge, baby. Setting it on fire. I like your style. Devil doing a seance. Would you get a picture of Diddy's house, Melanie? Let's get 3 more. The Witch's Oracle. We got the Serpent. Bridget's Dolls. And Groundhog. This is confirmation of whatever you let go of with Groundhog. It's waking up from a slumber, right? Coming out of the limerence. You know, having that hope the best in everything attitude, but then getting realistic with logic when things are not going to change and it's time for a tower to come in. So double confirmation on that. Is James T on here tonight? That's using your intuition. There's a preparation that's going to start for a new beginning, okay? There's an opening of energy that you have not been able to feel in a while because there's a lot of things that are moving out in this Scorpio season, okay? And these ideas that you get, these creative downloads through your intuition are going to start to kind of weave this picture together, okay? And there's going to be like a shedding of skin for a new beginning. And what's going to be important in this time is just as these ideas come in, as they start to weave together, just kind of take them step by step, whatever you're trying to execute towards that 8 of Pentacles. You know, I always say start at the end, envision the outcome. Envision the outcome, but then let go of the outcome. Don't focus on the outcome. Stay in the day, right? Of whatever that looks like for you. Wow, that's a beautiful picture that just came up. Looks like an old church or something. Isn't that pretty? The sky. Don't get lippy with me, Stripe. I don't know why you have to be right there. All right, let's look at this preparation for the new beginning with the serpent, number 38. Because there's going to be a source of creative power coming in for you. Tell me about this new beginning, this shedding of the skin, please. We have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. I like this. This is complete confidence in your intuition right now. Okay, this is mastery of the mind with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful balance. And of course, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, it came out in a reading, was like, we were talking about trusting your intuition before it makes sense, right? We can get so caught up in the what ifs, okay? Or not even the what ifs sometimes when we get intuitive downloads, right? They're just weird. Like, I don't know. Should I trust that or not? Yes, you should. Oh, hold on. Whose teachings are you talking about? Whose teachings are we talking about? I wish I could hear you all. Like that it wasn't like the tail. Yeah, okay. Like it wasn't just like like I wish I could hear your conversation as I'm reading. Oh, I like that one, Jennifer. That's a good one. All right, let's look at Bridget's doll. Weaving your desires into a source of creative power. Your desires matter. Your desires are part of your soul's blueprint. They're not frivolous. Tell me more about this. The Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Devil in reverse. I like that. So this is saying stop questioning yourself, okay? No procrastinating. Just do it. Do it before it makes sense. Take the first step. I could take that advice. The truth is ready for those who are willing to acknowledge it. Tell me more about this with the Groundhog card. The Hierophant in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in the upright. The truth is your intuition is the most reliable source of information. Okay, so time to take the first step. I don't know what you've been thinking about, working on, what you want to bring into existence. This is a very clear message that it's time to take the first steps. Oh, I like that. It looks like wicked. Somebody going to start a ghost hunting business? Is that why we see that picture? So what you need to take the first step on, researching what that looks like. I can't tell what she has in her hand. It's too small. All right. I go the Green Witch's Oracle. That was a good one, right, Dusty? Dusty, I'm looking forward to working with you. I really, really enjoy that particular modality that I work in, that I have not been advertising, but it's actually a strong suit of mine. It's something I used to do quite frequently. It's something that comes very natural to me, and it's something that the band has been pushing me to get up online. So I was so excited when you asked. I was like, that's confirmation, because I've been ignoring the band about it. It's going to be cool. Hellhounds. I like a good hellhound. You were wondering when I was going to say something. I don't like that picture. Say what? Say what, Sai? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, really, you could feel it. Of course you could, Sai. Yeah, I used to do these sessions very regularly, and it's a service that I have not offered in many years, but the band's been has been pushing me to do it again. But it's like a form of, they're like past life regression readings. I do like guided meditation to kind of get people into that lucid space. Okay. To dig back into some past life stuff, some energy maybe that you feel is following them, or if you just kind of want to know more. And then what I do is, after we do the meditation, then that's the energy that I tap into to do a tarot reading. It's definitely something that has to be done one-on-one, like in a private session, because it's you just want to get comfortable. You know, some people just want to hear me audibly run them through the meditation with a black screen. You know, you want to be comfortable, even lay down, because you may even get into kind of like a lucid space, you know, and even like lucid dreaming, sometimes hovering on the edge of sleep. But I record the reading so that if you miss any of it when you're in that kind of like lucid hypnotic state, you can hear the whole reading. So yeah, that's something that I love. That's so funny. They just showed me a picture of are you messing with me? They just showed me a picture of Catholic communion. You have done a session before? Yeah, I trained about 15 years ago with someone wonderful, learning how to do that. And when I used to do in-person readings at a yoga studio I used to contract at, that was one of the services that I offered with transcendental meditation. And it's just something that, I don't know, it's just something that jives with me. It's something that comes naturally for me. I seem to be able to read past life energy really well. And it's something that I've even held back on the channel, because I've have so much religious trauma. I'm so on the channel, like, I don't want to force any kind of beliefs on anybody kind of thing. But Jennifer talked me through that one day in a session. I was supposed to be in a session for her, a checkup session, and she ended up talking me through my fear of sharing my spiritual gifts and my false belief around feeling like I'm pressuring people into believing something that they may not believe. Yeah, Void Walker, I do. I definitely do. I have to kind of be in those trance states especially when I'm doing more, like, I kind of jump back and forth in my readings from using like clairsense gifts, but then like if I'm days that I can feel like a lot of different energies around, and I'm tapping more into mediumship, I'm talking to like past energies that are probably connected to the people that I do the reading for. Yes, I definitely have to go into like trance flow states for that, for sure. Jennifer, you're a good listener, but you're more than a good listener. Like, you're very good at motivational interviewing. You may not even know what that is, but you're very good at asking questions without projecting answers on people. I have about 100 hours of training in that, but that seems to come very naturally to you. All right, we have hearth, fruit, spring, and sun. How beautiful. How beautiful. Okay, so these intuitive downloads that you're going to get, okay, are going to be extremely fruitful. As you start to take the steps towards walking them out, you're going to feel a really good sense of achievement, like a personal achievement, not that you're looking for accolades, but it's going to feel like it's just going to help you feel more connected to your higher self. Okay. And there's also going to be like a comfort, because in the spiritual connection of this, because you're going into your intuition to get the downloads. And there's going to be like a safety and comfort to it. Okay. This awakening, whatever this tower was, whatever this energy was that you let go of the limerick belief that everything was going to work out, and wanting to make the best of something that just wasn't happening, and it was just time for the tower to come down and to move on so you can put your energy somewhere else. There's actually so much healing in this, and joy. Okay. And you're going to be in the sun as you do this rebuilding phase. But everything that's coming through tonight is really, really strong around like rejoicing in what was lost, because it freed up so much energy. That the intuitive downloads, you're going to be so happy in the alignment with your higher self, is what the band is telling me. A couple of you are getting ready to build something magnificent. That's cool. That's badass. All right, let's look at... Let's talk a little bit about this rebuilding phase. The rebuilding phase of this energy. Self-care is important when there's a rebuilding phase of energy. Ritual is important when there's a rebuilding of energy. It did look like a goddess, didn't it? It was pretty cool. That was a great picture. Give me another one on this rebuilding. Let's talk about this rebuilding phase. This is the rebirth. This is Scorpio season. Oh, I love it. The star, the Prince of Pentacles, and the moon. Okay. headed towards your North Star in the best energy you possibly could from a psychological standpoint, okay? We stay headed to our North Star when we don't get so freaked out about the outcome, and we stay in that Prince of Pentacles energy, it's curiosity. The energy of that card is so strongly curiosity. It's facing the world with curiosity rather than fear, rather than all of the what ifs. Well, what if this doesn't happen? And what if this doesn't line up? And what if I can't find the resources for this? But instead being curious of, well, what if this really did work? Or where could I go for these resources? Being curious, being crafty, all right, being imaginative. Let's see what's behind the moon with this. What's behind the moon with this rebirth in Scorpio season? Tell me more about what's behind this moon. And we have the moon and the sun here. Very Piscean energy here. Well, what's behind the moon is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. So staying out of fear, staying towards curiosity. I kind of feel like this message is for me tonight. I feel like the band is talking to me because I'm getting into a season where I have to make some shifts and I'm starting to go, the Prince of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Being on fire and not fearing stability. Not getting in freeze mode. A lot of us get in freeze mode when we get ideas, okay? And it's fear, right? Fear puts us in freeze mode. But what's behind the moon is a 10 of Pentacles. So staying curious, keeping your eye on the North Star, staying curious during the journey, okay? There's been a rebirth of energy here with the Prince of Wands. All right. And keep doing whatever voodoo you do because it keeps you in that King of Pentacles energy. It will keep you feeling grounded rather than in worry and in fear. There's a healing of energy happening here with the sun. There's joy. There's comfort. Okay. I do like the acronym for fear. False evidence appearing real. Tell me more about this sun, the Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, moved away from something. Scorpio energy is the Death card in tarot. This is the season of death and rebirth. Moving away from something. Ending a cycle, letting the tower fall, the death happening, okay? Making the decision to be magical AF, okay? Which is what gets this karmic wheel spinning. The Wheel of Fortune is all about karmic lessons. Action brings us into good karma. Taking the action step by step to head towards this 10 of Pentacles. Whatever that looks like for you. 10 of Pentacles is different for everyone. What is your vision of your 10 of Pentacles? Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at the fruit here. There's fruit that's going to happen. Is there achievements that are about to come? There's energy that's being moved into a different direction. Okay, now that you're through the death and in the rebirth cycle and in the sun. Okay, so something different is happening. There's new fruit coming from the areas that you're putting your energy in. Tell me about these achievements and success, please. 10 of Wands, completing things that you maybe haven't had the energy to complete for a while, or things that have been in your vision that you've wanted to accomplish. That's been hard to do. Okay, and the world went through some hard stuff in the past 5 years, right? Like, there needed to be a resting period. There needed to be a slowing down. we have the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Cups in reverse. And I like this. This is really important. So this is not dragging old emotions into the present, which is going to get us to this accomplishment faster, is going to help us feel the fruits of our labor and our steps and towards this 10 of Pentacles, avoiding regret, avoiding shame, not giving a fuck what anyone else thinks. Okay. And the 8 of Cups in reverse, like not even taking on those burdens emotionally that we know we might have to walk away from. It's a total change of perception here. All right, with this hearth, safety, comfort, and spiritual connection, okay? There's comfort in the fruits of these labors. There is a spiritual connection, and I feel like there's just this like safety and all-knowing in connection with higher self, with where you're choosing to move this energy to head towards a 10 of Pentacles. They're showing me a picture of a Viking. Tell me more about this hearth, about this spiritual connection. Space matters, right? Jennifer D, it really does. It really does. Sometimes it can be hard to let go of certain things emotionally when we're still in the same space. We have the Judgment, the Tower, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. I love this. This is a repeating message. It's like you've become so self-aware, out of anxiety, listening to higher self, listening to your intuition, that like you know when a tower needs to fall. Knowing when a tower needs to fall rather than waiting for a tower to fall when it's about self is like mastery and shadow work. It's like going in, like being so self-aware that we go in and we start to do the work when something comes up, rather than allowing it to like drag on and become part of our decision making, you know, those things that emotionally we just put to the back burner for a long time. So I really dig this. Hi, Arctum. Welcome in. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right, let me pull 4 more of these. Welcome in, Arctum. Hi, Les Renee. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Screamstress, what are the chances that I too took a body slam to the pavement on election night? My knee and ankle have been all jacked up since Tuesday. What is up with that? That is so weird. Yeah, for real. For real. I was walking Sky. I couldn't take it anymore. I was at a friend's place, and there was like a group of us like watching poll results come in. And I was like, I just can't be in this energy anymore. I'm going home. Take Sky for a walk. And I tripped. And I hit hard. I fell right on my right knee, twisted my ankle, was like rolling downhill because everything's like a hill here in San Francisco. There's nothing flat. All tangled up in the dog leash. Oh, that's a creepy picture. Oh, you had a full audience watching you? Yeah, I did not. There was no just Sky. There was no one else on the street, I don't think. All right, we have mint, chamomile, moss agate, and watering can. There's a shift. This shift in energy from this freed energy is going to bring in like this abundance of energy that we haven't felt in a while. Okay, and because of that, we're going to be very persistent, very tenacious, and but it's also important that we listen to our body at the same time, is what this is saying. Like knowing when to be gentle, knowing when to sleep, all of those things make our brain function better, right? And asking for help when we need it if we get stuck in these processes somewhere along the way. So tell me more about this change with the moss agate. Tell me about this. Tell us more about this shift in energy. What to expect in this shift of energy. Hey, Olga, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, the Queen of Wands. That's some good energy. Like that magical energy. Prince of Pentacles and the Judgment card. We're getting very repeated messages here tonight. All right. To keep moving away from that death. We might feel it a little bit right now, but to stay there, to stay curious, to stay self-aware. It's true, because when we're curious and self-aware, we're magical AF. We're magical AF. What are you all doing? What do you do for those of you that practice ritual? What rituals are you into right now? What's your flow with ritual? All right, let's look at this chamomile, listening to the body. Tell us more about listening to the body, please. Okay, the Queen of Cups came out with the Five of Pentacles. So, of course, that is part of listening to the body, is listening to the thoughts. When the thoughts start to get a little weird, when the thoughts feel like they're in a lack mindset, when the thoughts and emotions feel self-defeating, it's also time to check in with the body, because it might not be about the mind. Well, it's all connected is what I mean to say, right? It's all connected. The mind, the body, the emotions, the soul. Knowing when to celebrate and knowing when to rest. Balance, baby, balance. Jennifer D, you make candles. Do you by chance have a store where you sell candles? Oh, I love that Hag's prayer that you put up, Screamstress. Thank you for doing that. I saw that the other day. Jennifer, what is your so do you sell candles? Did I ask the right question? Because I don't make all my divinity tools. I don't have the space. Oh, you just make your own. Okay. But there's one woman in particular that I purchase from, but I'm always looking for other people. Cool, Violets. Yeah, I've always got I've got a whole altar of candles going here on the side right now. I do 7-day candles. I do black and red candles every day for channeling. White candles, altar candles. I'm all about the candles. Bye, Melanie. Have a fabulous evening. I'm so grateful that you could come hang out with us for a while. All right, and talking about abundance, we have the sun. The Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands is the abundance of energy. And the Ace of Cups. I love this. I love this. This death in this Scorpio cycle is big because it's calling back in so much energy. Okay? That it's like a download of fire and spiritual gifts here. Okay? Which will bring the joy, which brings in the sun. This is like the third sun we've gotten in this reading. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Do you work with bones, Screamstress? Did I read that right? Hi, Maccabee. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, no, on the app. Okay. Tell me more about this sun and this abundance of energy. Hey, Kid Gang, welcome in. Hi, Darker Homes. Tell me more about the sun and the abundance energy. Some of you are going to be teaching people how to use and define their clairvoyance and which senses are the most powerful for them. Do they feel it? Do they see it? Do they smell it? That's cool. Little side note for someone that's going to be their son. Jimmy, you've been teaching people how to use their, I can't tell sometimes if that chat is on a delay. What you been doing, Jimmy? What you been doing? Oh, I dig that. Do you do that while you build your deck? Okay, watering can. Not fearing asking for help on these new ventures as we step out with this new energy. Oh, that's a lot of cards, man. Working on some of these intentions. They're showing me Italy. That's clearly Italy. The Magician. I like that. Tell me more about this assistance. The Strength card. The Three of Swords. The Seven of Cups in the Universe. Okay, so actually clearly what this is telling me, okay, is that first of all, of course, you are the magician, all right? But don't let past hang-ups hold you back from asking help when you need to on certain steps or potential partnerships as you move forward with these ideas. Your discernment and intuition is strong enough. You're going to know who to work with and when. This is going to make more abundance in the progress of whatever the new thing is that you're choosing to work on, okay? And it's going to be a new beginning with the universe card. It's the beginning of the new cycle, the new era of Scorpio season. Tell me more about the Magician. You do Arctum. That is so cool. Do you have that available anywhere, Arctum? I like to know the energy of where I get things from. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was asking Jen D too if she makes divination tools. Yeah, Voidwalker, they are really good. Like they're great for meditation, any type of meditation. Focusing on a flame is. Yeah, Screamstress, please do. I'm always looking for there's one store that I like to purchase off of on Etsy called Witchcraftery. I like her energy. I get candles and stuff from her. I would love to make my own candles. I just don't have the space. I don't have the kind of live in a shoebox to afford to live in San Francisco. Space is hard to come by. I don't get to sprawl out with projects. Tell me more about this Magician. Really, Jennifer? You need a lot of stovetop space though, really, don't you? I don't know, man. I just remember my mom used to make candles, man. She would have like those huge pots going, man. She'd have like 5 or 6 of them going at once. But she would also do like a lot. She'd like big batch things, you know? I love obsidian. I like using it for scrying. Tell me more about this Magician card. The Moon and the Empress. The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles has been behind the moon for y'all tonight. Nothing to fear here. Tell me more about what's behind this moon. And this Empress, what this Empress is representing behind the moon is like, you know, they pointed out to me that she's pregnant on the card, which is not something that they always point out. But like you're pregnant with a really cool idea right now. With a really cool idea that it's time to take some action on. To take the first step, if nothing else. And this idea that you have is the end result. It's the outcome. So it's not even about putting any kind of time pressure on yourself. It's just being willing to step out in faith and take the first step towards it. Hey, welcome in. A mini wax melter, huh? To make candles? Screamstress, you're pregnant with a good idea. Is what you pregnant with. I'll have to look into that. Oh, I would really like to make my own candles. Tell me more about the Empress, because there's also something very magical about making your own wicks and weaving your magic into your wicks. Queen of Swords, the High Priest, and the Seeker. This was almost 3/4 of the year, even part of 2023 too, okay? It made you the High Priest. That's the truth. So it's time to birth that idea and get out of that pregnancy stage, okay? This idea's been cooking for more than 9 months. It's time to give birth. No spiritually transmitted diseases for you, Screamstress. What are you sitting on right now? Screamstress, it's time to get off that egg. It wants to hatch. The Chemical History of a Candle. Is that a book, Voidwalker? Wow, how cool. Screamstress. Dusty, you've been sitting on ideas for 9 months too? Hi, Dustin. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're catching us right at the tail end here. Okay, gang, how many kids do you have? I figured you had a lot of kids because of your screen name. Oh, how cool, Jimmy. You're doing readings at a metaphysical shop. I'd like to have a little gig like that too, because sometimes the events are like, it'd be nice to go to a metaphysical shop, and maybe do like a dozen readings a day. I get, and I'm not complaining, but I get booked for these events, and they can be, and it's a lot. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of channeling. When I get home, I feel like I get hit by a Mack truck. Usually it's like 3 to 5 hours straight of just back to back readings. Violet Views, so happy that you came in tonight. It is nice to see you. And I'm so happy to hear that you have a podcast going now too. How exciting. You have accomplished a lot of your vision this year. I love it. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Size, making teacup candles. Hell yeah. Like a billion. That's why you can't find your iPad or any of your charger cords. Dusty, I can get ADHD with projects too, with everything actually. I have to really be disciplined to keep my focus. I get very excited because it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. I constantly get downloads with ideas and I have to filter through them and decide which ones I want to implement and in one order, because I'll do too many, like I'll get too many creative projects going at once and then things don't get finished. All right, I'm going to pull some symbols. It's either the hallway of a hotel or an insane asylum they're showing me. I'm not sure which one. Okay. All right. So release storm, home, magic. This is a message for someone to use their magic, to use their rituals around some energetic stuff possibly going on in the home or in your environment. That's interesting because I seem very interested in asking you all about ritual tonight. So there must be someone on here that needed some inspiration on rituals. Actually, Jennifer D., I think you were saying there's some funky energy around the home. So the suggestion is to release it. Use your magic to release it. Synchronicities 42, 21, 10, and 3 on the magic card. Rituals pertaining to home, of course, we know is removing clutter for energetic flow, keeping candles burnt, keeping sage burnt, okay? Mopping floors with Florida water. Floors are important. Use Florida water, Jendi. If not, I can send you a recipe for it. Just give us a little bit about this release. There's something energetically that's closing out around a home space for someone here that's going to allow them to rest, okay, with the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Give me another one on this Ace of Swords, please. Yep. When I say it's like going to be done, it's going to be done, okay? Whatever this energetic ick is within the home. All right. And with the Death card came out Temperance. This is all about your magic, baby. Sometimes we do rituals and don't think that they work, but they do. They shift the energy. Also remember to keep the vibration shifted within the home, which can be done through sound, through music. Okay. Hi, Irana. Welcome in. Yeah, music's the quickest way to change the vibe of anything. Oh, I love that you play guitar when it gets funky. Hey, Death Siren, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, tell me more about this magic. The universe. The Eight of Swords. So what they're saying to me with this magic card, okay, if there's anything funky around, like if there's things that need to be released energetically around the home too, okay, don't be up in your head about, let me make sure I say this correctly. I'm going to say this correctly. Don't be up in your head about the ritual and the ritual working. Keep your mind space in the present moment as you're doing the ritual. That is what shifts the energy. That is what shifts the energy, because it's the intention. And sometimes our intention gets too hyper focused on outcome. And that goes for magic ritual too. That goes for cleansing spaces. So don't focus on, will it work and is it working? Be in the present moment as you are doing that ritual to make it magical. Because your energetic intention is actually more important than whatever ingredients you're putting into the ritual. Make sense? I'm always so fascinated with this stream. I love being part of your conversation. That's why you hear me pausing like that. Oh, Jennifer, I like that little recipe for a black candle. I'm going to make 2 and I'm going to stick 1 in a margarita. That sounds phenomenal. I like that recipe. That's a good one. Oh, I do those things, historical oracle too. It does wonders for my something about it. It does wonders for my arthritis. It keeps like inflammation down. I don't know, y'all. We might have to move on Discord. How many of you are on Discord? Midnight margaritas. That's right. So I like the occasional midnight margarita. And that black candle recipe sounds like a good stirring stick for it. Yeah, turmeric's important. I take turmeric every day too. I don't know ish about Discord really, but we are able to be a little more interactive on it. That I know. So many of you are on Discord. Okay, good. Okay, the last image I'm getting is rest. Yeah, I like being on here too, Les Renee. I like YouTube. I just wish that it would transcribe your comments for me, like I could hear them as I'm reading. Yeah, oh, I need to do some research on that. I'm getting to that point too. And my bones hurt a lot more than they ever did before. No. Yeah, not that you would need to hear it, Kid Gang, but I could hear it. Like I could transcribe it. Like you could transcribe and I could listen to it like in an earphone. Yeah, Jennifer D. I love those green witches. My acupuncturist is quite the green witch. I dig her. She gives me all kinds of great formulas. All right, y'all. So, to recap, energetic upgrade coming from the intensity of Scorpio season. New energy that is going to be moved into something that is very fruitful to you, something that makes you curious, something that makes you excited, gives you that fire energy back. This is going to be very supportive. It's going to be a great partnership with your higher self, whatever this is that you're going to be working on. And it's definitely going to bring you a lot of joy. Second wrap up of the message seemed to be around energy cleansing in the home space. And thank you. Many of you had beautiful suggestions. I love it. Oh, well, good. There's a good portion of us that are in menopause or premenopausal and also on Discord. Oh, Alicia, you're a healer. You're a healer. Not the housework part. Yeah. Dressing room's cluttery, but my apartment is not. This is where I have all my fun, crazy stuff. I'm a minimalist in my home. Because I just find it easier to keep the energy clear. But when you have a gang of kids, that's a whole nother, it's just me and the Sky Witch. Yeah, it's definitely not consistent. Oh, they're showing me a bloody knife. It's definitely not consistent, right? And I'll have that Ghost Seer app on when I'm in different places too. And it also seems to depend on where I am. You have 7 4-legged kids? Oh, Jennifer D, you're a woman after my own heart. I would if I didn't live in 400 square feet. Yeah, Sky Witch has been super quiet today, like in general. I think I brought her last night. I brought her down to mid-market. There was this they're doing like this art walk thing the first of the month, and there was a lot going on. There were like bands, and it was actually cool. They had people from the opera there, like in these big costumes, and all these vendors, and it was a really busy night. And like this morning, usually she's like an alarm clock. Like she does not let me sleep past 6 a.m. She is like, get up, I want to go out. And like she didn't get out of bed till almost like 10:30 this morning. I think all the action last night made her tired today. I went to support some friends of mine. Their kids' band was playing, and they had some booths set up, and there was a lot. There was a lot of dogs, as there always is in San Francisco, but there was a lot of dogs and a lot of music, and she had a great old time, but it was like off of her normal schedule, I think, and kind of kicked her ass a little bit. She's been sleeping a lot today. She's so sweet. All right, y'all. Oh, and rest, right? That was another one. Balance and rest was another part of that message. Balancing that energy. Dogs do need their beauty rest too, Jennifer. She's definitely getting her beauty rest today. She is. Yeah, she's not. She didn't even want to come over here with me. She's looking at me like, will you carry me? All right. Well, it was wonderful to hang out with you all this evening. Screamstress, I hope you got a little bit of a dopamine hit. I know it's been a rough week. I got banged up this week too. That's so crazy. We both fell. And yeah, it's good. It feels good to be in the collective energy. So I will see you all soon. I love you lots. Have a wonderful night.